Alright everybody, it looks like we are in the draft for Sky Temple. Please ban Murky on the blue side with first pick and first ban, and scratch him in response with the red team. And it looks like we're underway. Quick ban on Illidan. It's a reasonable response. He can tear up stationary targets, and Zul is there to make them, so we'll knock both of those heroes out of the way and find out what Please Ban Murky wants to do. I myself haven't had a whole lot of experience winning games on Sky Temple, but there's certainly a lot of mobility options out there with Dahaka, Falstad. But we'll go with a more traditional start. We'll start with Li Ming to start pumping out damage out there. And Sky Temple just snap picks Falstad and Zagara to get mobility and a strong lane presence. I wouldn't be surprised to see Zagara set up shop in bottom, but on the blue side we've got Thrall and Muradin. So getting a really standard, difficult to punish composition on Please Ban Murky side. I don't think they're actually going to benefit from a Murky, but who knows? I've been wrong before. We'll see if Scratch'em takes the bait on that. And they don't. They ban Rhaegar. Certainly would have been a nice addition to Murky's team, but not today. They're already set up shop in warriors here. I wouldn't be surprised to see Please Ban Murky ban a warrior themselves, and they do. They ban Diablo away. No charging and fire stomp in this match. So what do they want? With control point contestation, you can make a good argument for ETC's Mosh Pit. You can make some nice walls with Leoric's big nice wall. Or maybe they save it for the end. Not sure if Please Ban Murky would want a second warrior with Muradin and a big frontliner and Thrall. Could kind of clog up melee, so they may just wait on that and start picking up a Brightwing. I'm a pretty big fan of Brightwing here, especially with a lot of other high mobility characters. And for that matter, Zagara, if she decides to just network around the map too, it may be really hard for Please Ban Murky to pin down Scratch'em. It may just be warping all over the place. Scratch'em taking a lot of time to figure out pick number 4. Pretty shy on frontliners, though. Wouldn't be surprised to see these next two pick be people that are out there in the thick of things. But no, we're going to play the poke game. We've got Raynor for Scratch'em. It's a pretty reasonable answer to the team so far for Please Ban Murky. Should be able to stay away from Muradin's hammers and Li Ming's everythings. Thrall may be a problem, but if the other team has 5 heroes, then somebody's probably going to counter you. So Please Ban Murky, who's it going to be? Who are they going to pick up? See, we're getting a Greymane. That's kind of adds to the front line sort of problem, but that's, I mean, he certainly does enough damage to make up for it. Greymane, ripping apart people in the Nexus since, I don't know, March? Late February 2016? So with the setup as is, I wouldn't be surprised to see Thrall go bottom to guess Cigar, and then Please Ban Murky picks up Malfurion to help zone out people from coming in on the control points, make sure everyone's mana is nice and topped off. And so with all that information, Scratchup can make a really good, educated guess on what tank to pick. Some discussion, and there's ETC. Well, there's the team. Let's go ahead and hop on into the game. After I fix my thingy.
Action!
And we are underway. And we are loaded into Sky Temple.
For your ceaseless battle, if you wish to live.
For week 2 in Chairlieb on the blue team for Please Ban Murky, we've got Muradin, Thrall, Li Ming, Greymane, and Malfurion. And against them on the red team, we've got another ball of 4. We've got Falstad, ETC, Raynor, and Brightwing, with Cigar bringing up the rear.
In 10 seconds.
Not a whole lot of motion, just very steadfast, stoic, in the zone fighting. Their game faces are on. Falstad makes a quick break to go to the vision point. Brightwing goes to join him, and everybody else says, no, we're not having any of that. We're going to go kill Zagara. Zagara being very safe, not extending too far, but oh nope, there she goes, and she gets obliterated in seconds. What a quick fall. But it's early in the game, plenty of time to go. Please Ban Murky sticking around as a 5-person group. Leaving bottom unattended for the moment, but I'm sure that'll get corrected. So lanes are starting to settle out here for the moment. Up top we've got a Raynor fighting a Muradin, a Li Ming. A lot of poking there. The real brawling's happen here in the middle. Muradin goes to snatch the vision back. And after the quick kill, we've got some fairly standard laning coming up, but Muradin trying to get a little antsy, but nothing too much happens. Falstad comes up to deal with Lei Ming, but she's in trouble, but I think she's gonna make it. She gets away. And in the bottom, Zagara is starting to develop a small creep spread. Should be in good shape for the next tower, and we got a big fight over vision again. Greymane comes in, rips Raynor, a superfluous new one, but can he get out from Falstad? He's dropping fast, but it looks like he's gonna make it. Red will secure vision and should be able to take mid. Mid getting shots off, ETC holding on to the point while Falstad's getting chased, stunned, hammered, and destroyed by Please Ban Murky. A lot of teams on this map, once they realize they can't get mid, will just surrender and go for top, but no one's starting to take it yet. Raynor just now getting there after Please Ban Murky secures mid for themselves. So if Raynor can ride this out, then this should be pretty substantial advantage for Scratchin'. And it looks like they're in good position to do that. Whole team's there minus Zagara, who's building up just an insane creep spread down at bottom. Raynor might be in trouble here, gets stunned out by Muradin, but it looks like he's going to get away just fine. Instead, the real problem is going to be ETC, who has an entire team to deal with. Power Slide saves him in the end. And it looks like Please Ban Murky takes control of the last few shots in the tower. Experience about even, not an incredible amount of damage on either side. Tower's gone from Scratchin' in mid. Please Ban Murky coming down to deal with the Zagara push. Oh no, we missed a kill on Muradin. Sorry about that, fans. We'll make sure to catch plenty of violence going forward. A big fight coming here. Zagara very low on mana. If she gets caught out, she's not going to have a whole lot of damage to push this Thrall away, but seems content just hanging back on her creep, getting some shots in while she can. Both teams getting some support down here in bottom. I know that's where the next shrine's going to spawn. And about this time, we should see these teams considering taking the bruisers up at top, but so far no action that way yet. Instead, we got to fight over vision. More like a polite disagreement. And in the team comes against Thrall, but he's got plenty of health. He's going to make it out for it. And there goes Please Ban Murky's move on the bruisers. If they've timed this right, they should be pushing on the top lane while the shrine spawns in the bottom. And very excellently, they kill all the minions there and wait to cap it until the last possible second. Some excellent setup from Please Ban Murky. But this may be costing him in bottom. Well, they've got a lot of pressure against them in the bottom lane, so we'll see how this goes. Teams rolling in, all of Please Ban Murky arrives with a bunch of damage going against them. It didn't look like they got the initiative they wanted. Muradin at low health almost falls, but he's going to get away. Thrall goes down instead. And it looks like Scratchin's going to have the damage lead and the shrine as a prize for their reward. So with all this pressure, it's extremely likely that bottom fort's going to fall, but while all this is going on, there's still no response for the bruisers in the top lane. So while it looks like Please Ban Murky's in pretty bad shape, losing to fort, down a level, they may come out pretty okay out of this. We see Falstad flying to go up top to deal with that large wave there, but there's a lot of power there that I don't think he can crack through. See if anybody else rotates to help, but it looks like Scratchum's just content on getting all the damage they can get out of bottom. It's quite substantial. Looks like the Bruiser camp got about half health on that fort. Not quite enough. And Scratchum continues to enjoy a level lead, about a level and a half. They've already got their heroics. Almost. Falstad still waiting to select. He's trying to see the game state, maybe keep Please Ban Murky on their toes. See Please Ban Murky take their siege camp. I don't know if they're gonna set up for a big push with this or just get the experience and go on their way. But it looks like Thrall's in a lot of trouble. He's on his way out, and he's gonna tap the fountain in a... Oh, Hinterland Blast almost connects. But instead, Greymane takes the bullet for him. Please Ban Murky has finally reached level 10. Their heroics are online, all available. Just a lot of squaring off here. A lot of footsying and posturing in mid, Li Ming on Please Ban Murky coming up to try and soak some experience and catch up before, try and gain some experience before Scratchum hits that level 13 tier. Looks like that siege camp isn't going to do a whole lot. Greymane should be able to deal with that in short order. And instead it looks like Scratchum's going to take their Bruiser camp now. Try and put some pressure on the top. We're not quite sure where the temples are going to spawn. Get them while you can. And that works out well. They should be pushing on the top while people are in shrines not in the top lane. So that's another fortunate break for Scratchum. Siege camps goes to Please Ban Murky, and it looks like they're going to set up for a big fight here in mid. No, this isn't a fight I think Scratchum can take, but it looks like they're gonna go for it. They're still here. Zagara just scooping up bottom, just getting free laser beams. And for that trade, Please Ban Murky is awarded a 5-on-4 fight. They're setting up for something. Not a whole lot of big damage going down yet.
Red team is crushed.
Looks like a really polite engagement. People going to clean up mercenary camps, trading temple for temple. The advantage still over to Scratchum with one fort remaining. Should be falling. We got a whole lot of people working on boss. Thrall waiting in the bushes, just trying to keep an eye on them. Is he going to engage? He is. He's going to glue Cigar straight to the ground and detonate her, but not before the Maw goes out. Sundering comes out. This is an excellent comeback for Please Ban Murky, but then the mosh pit hits. No one there to really capitalize on the damage, and it looks like Please Ban Murky's going to run away with his team fight. Falstad coming in for the Hinterland Blast, maybe? No, just coming in to get some damage and discourage any further advancement. So Zagara, we're not in the high death timer range yet. Not really a whole lot of time to go in for boss. They're thinking about it. They're not really sure what's going on here. They definitely want it, but they can't quite get it yet unless they can nail down this ETC. Murd popping Avatar, lots of damage coming down to ETC, but he's just got too much health to deal with right now, and so far it's a little bit of a slap fight. Nobody quite falling, no decisive takedowns, just Please Ban Murky doing everything they can and saying, well, that's it for now. We'll see you guys later. And they take off to deal with their bruisers. Meanwhile, Scratchum's taking their siege camp. Still no action on boss. I'm concerned about Li Ming. She's out in the open. Zagara knows that she's there, but looks like she's gonna get away before there's a big problem. temple spawn. We got temples in the top and bottom. Camps triggering all over the map. Looks like Zagara might be caught out by this Murd, and if he can get a good stun on, enough damage might be there to remove her. And here it comes, Greymane coming in the roots, and Zagara is definitely gone. That should be an easy top temple for the blue team. Meanwhile, Scratch'em looks like they're in a good position to take bottom, so this may be another temple for temple trade.
Guardians, do not let
Flaming should get away from this just fine, but not before taking a monstrous amount of damage. And they're still up on structures, but Scratch'em's lead is slowly eroding away. There's a lot of action going on the blue team right now in addition to their top lasers. They have mid pushed in very nicely. They've got a big camp coming in at top. And they've caught up 16s for each. Well done from Please Ban Murky. It's at parity again.
my temple's magic subsides. Find something else to fight over.
Team's thinking about boss, but not today. We're still being safe, playing safe. Sundering comes down, hits Falstad. Will a hammer come in and stun him again? No, but ETC is gonna just melt. The only person whose face is melting today is our epic Tauren chieftain. And it looks like with that, Please Ban Murky's gonna take a shot at boss here. Zagara's taking Bruiser camp up top. No help coming from her. Falstad's getting chased away, and it looks like they're gonna have an easy time taking this. Boss goes to Please Ban Murky. Still a small experience down, but this should deal a lot with it. It should keep Scratch'em occupied long enough for them to do something else on the map, like maybe take a siege camp, maybe go grab. Well, Zagara decided to run. And here comes the team. I don't think they're gonna get to this Brightwing in time. Brightwing should know they're there, and he just safely warps away. Helps his team take down the boss. He doesn't even get through this front gate. Not a lot of damage coming from the boss, but it does deny that opportunity to Scratch'em, so maybe that alone is worth it. And now we should have a real big fight here. One temple on the map, only at top. Everybody's alive, even if Rainer's going to be a little late to the party. Having to deal with that siege camp at bottom. What a good timing on that siege camp. Hiding in the bush, just waiting for somebody to jump on in there. Murden comes out to start the show, tags down Falstad and Zagara. Sundering comes down, everyone's stunned for days. Ultimate's flying around, Hyperion comes in, Hinterland blast, Thrall's at low health, Zagara's falling. But no takedowns yet, but there goes Zagara. Shortly afterwards, Brightwing's gonna fall. Falstad's at really low health. That Greymane doing so much damage to the red team. And with a 0 for 3, Please Ban Murky should be able to take this and take the lead definitively for the first time this game. ETC trying to punish this greedy Li Ming. But it looks like she's gonna get away without issue. Just no one there to punish. No one there to help ETC punishing her. Still about 15 seconds of bonus time for Please Ban Murky. Go ahead and grab in the siege camp, and a keep falls, and things just don't look good for Scratch'em right now. Please Ban Murky playing a nice game of color the map blue, taking every camp they can find while the time's good. So while people set up for fights again, let's take a look at the state of the buildings. We've got no gates down at the bottom for Please Ban Murky. small damage on the keep, but otherwise everything looks fine and dandy. And on Scratchum's side, we've got no keep at the top where there's a big fight, 5 versus 2. Reinforcements on the way, Zagara, Falstad, everybody, the gang's all here. Please ban Murky, not looking to crash in for any kind of risky play, just waiting in this bush, waiting for Scratchum to make the mistake. How will it go? That's very patient, but their patience is ended, and out they come. Here comes the cavalry, ready to do some damage. No minion wave at their back, it's just 5 on 5 in the core. Oh, they almost get there. And instead run away, and it looked like Muradin was thinking about that bruiser camp, but maybe it was just in there as they spawned. Another wave of temples, looks like it's going to be a twofer. And if they trade here, this is going to put Scratchum fairly far behind, because with the top laser, I don't think that's going to get through to their keep, so if they trade, but it looks like, oh, they're going to get Li Ming, and that's going to put them in an enormous advantage going into this team fight. Thrall taking siege camp at bottom, red team's bruisers on top, and temples are on. Blue team trying to scope as many as they can. Please ban Murky, just getting all the laser beams before the overwhelming force of Scratchum comes in. Just getting a few shots while they can, nothing too risky. Zagara sets up shop at top, well defended by everybody else. Looks like the contest is going to be here at bottom. And while all this is going on, it looks like Please Ban Murky's going to take a shot at boss. Say, you want to take down most of the health on mid and top? Fine, we'll go ravage bottom. This could be really close. He made a lot of damage to both teams. And Falstad comes down. I don't think he's going to be able to orchestrate any kind of steal here. I think he's just going to die if he sticks around too long. Nope, he sees that and runs away. Alright, so what do you do if you're Please Ban Murky? Do you ball up and defend? Do you roll with this boss to go try and win the game? Looks like they're going to do the latter. And it looks like Scratchum's going to defend them. If this keep falls, they're in a terrible position, so they've got to stop this if they can. Fight's coming in, boss is taking a good bit of damage. It looks like they're going to get him before the keep falls, but that all depends on whether or not the team's going to survive. Raider taking a lot of damage. Healing Wind, Malfurion's ult goes out. Ult's flying around everywhere. Mosh Pit falls. Muradin's in a ton of trouble. But so is ETC as Green and rips him a new one. No deaths yet. Finally, Thrall goes down. As does the keep. The boss should fall apart this Corwell, and Scratchum pulling a nice team fight victory out. They get a 2 for none. It's at the cost of their keep, but they have almost a full minute to go do whatever they want on the map. And I hope they go get a keep from this, because I think that's what they need to get them back in contention. The longer this game goes without Scratchum getting the keep, the more catapults are going to go on top and bottom, and that's just so hard to deal with and maintain a presence on the map. But it looks like they're coming in. Siege waves here, siege camp on the bottom, and they're going for a keep of their own. Blue team's back at full power in about 10 seconds. Not a whole lot of time to do anything else, and we've got a game again. Red team tired of Scratchum's tired of Please Ban Murky's bush ambushing shenanigans. So they're setting one up on their own. Muradin comes in to take a lot of damage, and down he goes. Storm Shield goes out, critical to Scratchum. It looks like Muradin's gonna fall. Oh, can he get out of there? Bolt and Storm used, but I don't think it's going to be enough. ETC is going to go down. Or maybe not. Maybe he can get away from this Greymane. Or just dance around them long enough to give Falstad time to hearth from the safety of this bush. If only, please, Ban Murky knew. Looks like they're going to split and try and take both lasers here and make a real big stab at evening this game again. This has been a really back and forth match. Oh, an excellent blink from Li Ming isn't going to be enough. It looks like no. Trades with Falstad. Red team totally off of the board. Please ban Murky just poking at the core. I'm not sure if there's enough lasers here to do it on their own, but they're certainly putting Scratch him in a real bad spot. GG's called, lasers are coming in, and the core will fall.
Blue team is victorious.
What a close match. Just back and forth, both sides, each team taking the lead, team fights going to both directions. That was a quality match, I gotta say. Congratulations to both teams. Well played. Please ban Murky, but all in all, there's only one winner. Only one team gets the W, and today that team is Please Ban Murky. So excellent job, both teams. Well played. I'm not sure what else to say to that. Good luck in week 3, and I'll see y'all in a bit for my next match. Enjoy.